Hey guys, Be Twice here. Today is Saturday, June 19th. I want to do a quick update on Corsair Gaming just because obviously it pumped pretty hugely this week just to give back all of its gains. Obviously, it caught some traction on Wall Street bets, um, which caused this massive, huge pump um, that we saw on Monday. With that being said, we did fall all the way back down into this range, and we did hold our trend line. So last week when I put this video up, I had this green trend line drawn on it that obviously we've been able to hold this, and so we're coiling up, and we keep failing at this 35. This 35 resistance is extremely strong. There's a lot of sellers, which obviously even once we broke above it, the downtrend line then it had even more sellers, and we weren't able to break above it. So the good thing that we're seeing is that we've actually come back into this range, and in this range, we bounced off the 50, and once we bounced off the 50, went up, we came back down. Ultimately, the next day we broke the 50, and we came down and we held this trend line, and we bounced back up. So these levels are great levels to buy because we should continue to see coiling, and then sometime we're going to see it rally. And if it does break this downtrend line, then blue skies ahead. With that being said, I am a buyer at these levels, and I do ultimately think we're going to, at the very least, see a pop back up to 35, and we might end up seeing some movement like this before ultimately breaking one way or the other. Um, so either the bulls are going to see it break this resistance at 35, the resistance at the downtrend line, and launch higher, or bears want to see it break this uptrend line. So what I would do at these levels is use a cut loss if I'm trading this, and I would use this downtrend line. I would go a little bit off of it because as you can see, or not, excuse me, this uptrend line, because you can see sometimes it goes below it, right? So you don't want to have the algos like see that your stop loss is in there and you just get poached because that'll happen a lot of times where it'll break the line just barely enough to hit a bunch of stop losses and then rally right above it. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll set an alert on the uptrend line. Um, I'll set an alert on it to tell me when it crosses it, and then once it does cross the uptrend line and my alert goes off, I'll look at the stock and then I'll figure out, okay, like where am I okay with my loss being? You know, if I'm good losing another dollar per share or whatever the case may be, I'll set my stop loss there, or maybe even if it's two, whatever that is. But you want to be careful if we do break this green uptrend line because if we do break it, you know, not just as a little touch below, but seriously break it, then there could be huge downside. Um, but ultimately, I do still see us going higher. So I do think this is still a great buy at these levels. All right, guys, if you like these videos, go ahead and hit like and subscribe.